Hi, it's Marielle. We don't have Wade for this trip. We are going to downtown LA where we're going to have some good food, see some good museums, and then eat more good food. But first, let me shower. I just arrived from Sydney after a 14-hour red-eye flight, and then I'm going to show you my hotel. We are at SLS at Beverly Hills. This is actually my first time to stay here at Beverly Hills. Every time I've been to LA, I've always stayed at either the downtown area or Koreatown or somewhere near work. In fact, this is my first trip to the US that is not paid for by work. Not gonna lie, but I've only been here for a few hours, but I am liking it already, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let's start with the location. It is in a central location and I do feel quite safe in here. I haven't started my tour yet, so that would be the true test of how central it is. But so far, it was pretty close to the airport and the surroundings are already very familiar. The room size, again, very typical. I believe this is their most basic room. As you walk in, it's a typical hotel layout. You see the toilet right on your left, the wardrobe on your right, and then as you keep walking in, that's your bed. You got the TV. There's an extra seating in here. There is a dining study desk. The view isn't that great from my room. It's just, I think I'm at the edge of the hotel and there are some trees in there, but there is also plenty of space for luggage. So 2 fits in here. That's an extra large and a large. However, it is not quite wide, so it has to sit up, but I'm not gonna complain. And there's also a spare one in here. Place is really clean, which is very important to me. So I'm gonna run you through each of the section. Toilet is pretty spacious. That shower was very spacious. However, I'm not very impressed with the water pressure. The temperature is pretty good. There is no bidet in the toilet, but that is totally fine. The sink is very wide. There's a lot of storage. As you can see, I've already moved in, and the design, that's what really caught my attention. They have a very quirky, gentleman quirky type of design. Like, just nothing is basic. So these are the glasses for brushing my teeth. Just look at the shape of this sink. I mean, it's clever, but look, it actually, the water just stays in there, so probably not the best. Overall, there's plenty of mirror. There are so much shelving and spare towels, which is great. Monkey right here is pretty cool. And all the cushions that you saw earlier as well. The whole place, they have massive horses with lamp heads. There are pool tables at every floor. All you have to do is request for the stick and the cue stick and the balls, and they'll grab that for you. The service is great. I asked for water, right? Because they have free water, but you have to ask for it from reception or dial 0. So for the bellboy that brought my bags in, I said, oh, can I have some, how do I get some water? And he brought me a bag full of it. I already have 4 in the fridge and there are still 5 in here. So he gave me 9 and he asked me how many nights I'm staying. It's just a 1 night, 1 person, 9 bottles. And I just laughed because he asked if that's plenty and I'm like, definitely plenty. And for a fashion girly like me, oh, all the mirrors are just amazing. I have to ask you though, I am so awkward when it comes to tipping. I looked it up, right? They said, oh, $1 to $2 per bag, and then if it's heavy, maybe 5. So I made sure I took cash out so that I could give tip, because it really, I don't like it. Not that I don't like giving tip, I don't like the handing out of cash, like the action of it. If I do it in a restaurant, no worries. If I do it in a virtual setting, let's say like in an Uber, it's all right. Every time Wade and I would check in, I always get him to do it. But obviously when I'm by myself, I'm stuck with it. And the smallest bill I could get from the ATM as well was $10. So I'm like, you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna give 10. But then when he got in here, He put the luggages in and he grabbed me the water. He is like running away from me. I don't know why, maybe because I'm coughing. I wasn't at that point. And then when he got me the water and it was just by the door, I left the cash right here. So I couldn't actually go away and say, hey, hold on for it. And then he was also like rushing away. It's just really bizarre. I don't know, it's just why I really find it awkward. But look, another cool glass here, and I suppose this one's for alcohol. There's plenty of amenities as well. They have a speakeasy downstairs. They have 2 restaurants, a rooftop bar. They have a grab and go at reception as well. They have a pool, which is closed at the moment because it's raining, but we will definitely check it out. Hopefully I'm only here for one night. They have a gym, they have a spa, they have Wi-Fi, obviously, and if you are a Marriott Bonvoy member, you get that for free, which I am. They have a house car, so within 3 miles of the hotel, it is free to drop you off. I thought that is brilliant. Obviously the water as well. Press reader, I don't know what that is. I'm guessing that's news. I just watched CNN, like what I'm doing right now. And they have a quiet hours between 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. Really good so far. LA disappointed me with the rain. It welcomed me with the rain, but it's not gonna stop me. We gotta get to what we need to do. We're only in the city for 2 days, so we gotta get through everything that I wanna do. I'm just waiting for my Uber. We are going to Grand Central Market. I think I've been there before to try egg slot, but I'm not too sure, so let's find out. Google Maps says it's only about a 30-minute drive, which is a lot less than I thought. Sorry, I'm kinda hungry, and it's raining like crazy. All right, it's quite loud in here, so I don't know if you can hear me, but we are at the Grand Central Market in downtown LA. It's pouring outside, but the traffic wasn't so bad. This is the oldest market that's been running consecutively for over 100 years. And I think I might have been here before when I went for egg slot with some of my friends. So I'm here for Sari-Sari, which is a Filipino food, of course. And because it's raining, I got some arroz caldo. I was gonna get their buko pie as well because I've heard it was really good, but I saw they have ube cheesecake, and I love ube and I love cheesecake, so I can't miss that. And of course, I've got the calamansi juice as well. It's very chilly, but I still got it anyway. LA has the largest Filipino population after Manila, or the whole Philippines, I'm not sure. Probably just Manila, so this should be good. Alright, so the arroz caldo has arrived. This is perfect for the rainy weather. Oh my god, it smells good. Hot. Alright, that's not as hot anymore. Definitely more manageable. The ginger is definitely strong. I've never had arroz caldo with this leaf. It might be spinach. There's some mushroom in it as well. So busy, non-stop. I'm right next to the counter, so I can't really talk that much. They gave you 1 whole egg as well, which they cut into half. And the fried shallots, garlic, so good. Time to try the cheesecake. It's burnt from the top, very purple. Oh, it's very solid as well. Oh yeah, that's good. Yum. Oh my gosh, so good. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like almost like ice cream. Okay, let's brave this rain. Did you know that LA's wealthiest used to live just near Grand Central Market? They built Angel's Flight, which is right behind me, so that they can easily go do their shopping. It is the world's shortest railway, and we're about to ride it. I am so cold. That was $1 each way. I only paid for the way up, and I am braving the weather to then walk to my next destination. It's about a 2-minute train ride, really. It's not that long as you can imagine. Am I heading the right way? I'm not sure. Whew. Hold on, I'm gonna get my maps because it's cold. We are at the Last Bookstore, which it's only a 7-minute walk from Angel's Flight, so definitely walkable, but it was raining. It's a popular independent bookstore here in downtown. It's very popular because of its size. The place is massive. and they have really cool designs everywhere, but no matter how big it is, it's just literally someone at every corner. They have definitely adapted through time because it's very Instagram worthy in almost little corner of the store. And it's called the Last Bookstore because it's an ode to the dying out of physical bookstores. So why don't we help them out and grab one? I have to admit I am struggling to find one. I'm on the second floor, but I might head down. It's definitely overwhelming. There are so many books. I'm at the Broad. I'm trying to get in. My booking is not until 4. It's not even 2 o'clock yet. So I'm way too early, but they're at capacity. So the earliest they can do is let you in 15 minutes before. So what I might try to do, either go back to my hotel or check out Nordstrom Rack because I'm quite keen to check that out. So there's one 20-minute walk away from here or a 6-minute Uber. What should I do? All right, to kill time, I'm doing what I do best, shopping. I'm at Nordstrom Rack. Bye. Just got to put my brolly in a plastic, but I've got some things from Zara. And then let's see what I can find here. We're at the Broad. It's 4 p.m. and I just made it. There's still so many people waiting for standby. Oh my God, how aesthetic is this? I actually couldn't get a ticket for their most popular exhibit, the mirror exhibit, very interactive. That gets fully booked and they open it about a month ahead. But if you're in a different time zone, it gets difficult to book that because they open it, I think, every Wednesday. It is a 14-minute walk from the Last Bookstore, but I did take a cab because it was raining pretty hard. Yeah, so the tickets are released monthly Wednesday, 10 a.m. PT, which does get very difficult if you're in a different time zone, opposite side of the world like me. It is free entry, but you do have to book, and they are very busy. I think because it's a Saturday, as you saw earlier, I arrived here more than an hour early and they wouldn't let me in, and it is very busy at the moment. They are also closed on Mondays, but open every other day between 10 to 6 or 8 p.m. on some days. That went a lot quicker than I thought. It is only one level, so basically once you go in, you go all the way to level 3 where you can see all the exhibits. If you like contemporary art, modern art, then this place is for you. The highlight for me, obviously, the most familiar artist for me was Andy Warhol. He's got some pieces in there. I also really like the Michael Jackson and Bubbles, so the monkey, and all those bunnies and the rabbit. So the dog and the bunnies, those are very popular pieces that you would see everywhere. It's free entry, so there's really nothing to lose. Just make sure you book in because it is so busy, or at least maybe try to go on a weekday. My solo dinner has now become a group dinner for 3. We are going to the Arts District in downtown LA. Yes, I went back to my hotel because I finished at the Broad quite early. Actually, I said that incorrectly. It's Damian. I did call them because I had to adjust the booking for tonight. It's a Mexican food in a bit upscale. I've heard some really good things. So I'm very excited to try it out. LA is a pioneer for food innovation, so I'm guaranteed to have some good food in here. We are running late though. The dinner is at 6:30. We're still in Beverly Hills at 6:12 p.m. I bought quite a few things at Saks as well, so make sure that you stay tuned till the end if you want to see that, because hopefully I have some energy to still unbox because some of my girlfriends want to go out for drinks tonight too. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take the love that we make. It's my favorite drug. I am back in my room and it is now 12:32 a.m. and I have an early start tomorrow and I've lost my voice a bit later than I wanted to be out, but all good. Damian, I think I've been calling it Damian, but it's actually pronounced as Damian. Pretty good. I have to admit it's not mind-blowing, but the food was still pretty good and definitely more on the upscale side as I expected. The most popular dish that I was so excited about, called the celery root, is probably my worst favorite of them all, but the service was great. It was very busy though, so it's not always the quickest, but if you are after good ambiance, good people, then you can definitely check it out. I also lost the lens of my camera somewhere along the way. I was jumping and running, perhaps in the rain, but let me show you what I got from today as I kill time and overestimate how much it will take me at any given place. So I got two things from Zara. One thing I don't like about the USA is the tax is added on top. So this one is a total of $54.84. The dress is $29.99. The top is $19.99, and this and the bag is 10 cents, and then a $4.76 paper bag. Sorry, tax, because it's 10%. Isn't? Oh, it's $9.50 where I was. Look, it varies every state as well. Check this baby out. The good thing is it's currently winter in the US and it's summer in Australia, but when I get back, I'm basically at the tail end of the season and it's going to start to get cool. This is a sequined purple dress. I'm in love with it. It's gonna be great. Have here a net top. It's like a bronze goldy color. It's a joint life as well. It's pretty cool. I like that. So you gotta wear it with some sort of really nice bra or a bralette underneath. And then I got some shoes from Nordstrom Rack as well. And I was very picky. If I probably wasn't being picky in a sense that I was only buying real leather shoes, I would have bought way more. I mean, there are shoes that I would buy that is not leather if it's like PVC, and you'll see what I mean. So this one is from Vince Camuto. It was $54.97 plus tax. It reminds me of Bottega Veneta. But at a very, very fraction of a price. How cute is that? These white heels as well. So I stopped wearing high heels. This one I can do, like, how tall is this? Yeah, 3 inches tops is pretty much what I can do these days, or at least what I'd like to buy these days. This one is $59.97 from Mark Fisher. So I got a lot of those square toe happening, which I really don't have a lot of. I got a nude one of it. It's very trendy. Well, it was trendy, but I didn't buy it whilst it was at the peak. Saks off Fifth, so that's the discounted store of Saks Fifth Avenue. I bought heaps of sunglasses and more shoes. So this one is from Sanctuary. So see how low that heel is? So it's pink sandals. This could really be good for Sydney. And this one is a Saks Fifth Avenue brand. This one's $79.99 plus tax. This one was $69. Ooh, might be discounted, but this is a Saks Fifth Avenue neon green block heel. So this is probably higher than 3 inches. 1, 2, oh no, it's actually 3 inches as well, but it's a block heel. And I got some flats as well. This is what I mean about me buying. This one was $39.99 or $29.99 actually when it was, anyway. But see, this one is not leather, Steve Madden, but it's plastic with all the pearls. All right, let's go with the sunnies. Ever since I had my LASIK done, I've been obsessed with sunglasses. I mean, I've always been, but let's start with the Emilio Pucci. I'm gonna give you pricing for this. Basically, the cheapest one I got was like $39, and the most expensive was $189, which is the Dior, and then the Saint Laurent at $159.99. Pink and purple, mostly purple happening. Love it. This one is the Saint Laurent. So this is interesting because I actually bought, so I saw this on an ad. They're the Lulu sunnies. I refused to buy designer sunnies, at least at their full price. So I wasn't willing to pay full price. And then I found dupes on Amazon. So I bought like brown, pink, light pink, baby pink, and red. But this is the color I really wanted as well. And they arrived just before I went to LA. But they're obviously a lot flimsier, but they were cheap, very, very cheap. I'm happy to have found this. And they had it in white as well, but I already have 2 white sunnies. And this is my Christian Dior. Oh, I love this one. It's very, I think it's the 80s or the 70s, but look at that. I got Ferragamos as well, which is just a turquoise. This is $99.95. Can be a classic, gonna be good. These ones, they didn't have this is the cheapest one, $39, yeah. But they didn't have a casing for it, so they got me a generic one, which I'm happy with. Really good. And lastly, Butcheron. Oh my god, I love this one. Really, really do. I had to stop myself because there were so many things. It's super, they didn't clean that, oh really. But anyway, there were a couple of Celine ones that I like, but I wanted to keep it at $100 each outside of the two that the Dior and the Saint Laurent, but I couldn't. The Celine ones didn't really look good on me anyway. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Let me know in the comments about your favorite spots in downtown LA. Next up, we're going to have the bougie life in Beverly Hills. So do like and subscribe so you don't miss out. Join us on Instagram and TikTok as well for daily updates. And you can also watch our videos, 6 free things to do in Sydney and our trip to Manila. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Bye.